Hello, this is Custom Creator. Greg has an avatar, and I'm a wrench. And we welcome you here. We're happy to be here at 6:07 a.m. when I woke Greg up around 4, maybe, I don't know, 10 or 20 after, 4:20 probably. And we have been
brainstorming.
And the only thing that has happened is the storm has went through our heads because our brains have not changed. Because sometimes if we stay crazy, we might just not go insane. So, Willie and Waylon and the boys, maybe we should just pack our bags and go out with Willie, Waylon, and the boys. Because this high class type of living, you got me feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. So, I love that line. Let's tell all we got because this tie is choking me from your high society. Got a 4-car garage and we're still adding on. Anyway, this is Waylon Jennings. This is a song he wrote while probably drunk and bored. Or maybe while he was bailing out on Willie early on shows. So we'll delve into all these things within 6 minutes here. 6 minutes and 6 seconds. So the other 60 seconds is not there. We will not die or get struck by lightning.
Give or take, you know what we say.
I'm going to unwrench myself. Hello, I'm Danny Lee, OGT. Greg is not because he is laying in the couch. Or on the couch.
And it's completely dark. You'll just see a square of blackness.
If he would walk through the woods without clothes on at night, Bigfoot would be found. We'll hear about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would have to identify the body and let them know that's Greg. You're crazy. You killed my damn partner. Then I would ask his mother if he had a wheel.
I would always tell people if I ever go out for a walk naked, I'm worried about, or even shirtless, I'm worried about photographers, not paparazzi. I'm talking National Geographic.
Well, I kind of figured the paparazzi weren't beating your door down yet.
No,
I wasn't positive. So this is gonna be my last reaction on a desk I've had since I was a kid. Actually, since I found some pictures of me wearing Hank Jr. shirts.
They should not have those so close together.
All right, no, they shouldn't. All right, I'm back, y'all. I wanted to show y'all a few things. I mentioned some pictures. There's me. I'm like 9 to 11 years old. I got a Bo Cephas shirt on. And this is me sitting beside my Confederate flag with Bo Cephas in the middle of it and Atlanta Braves hat on. And if you look up there in the corner, if I can take this thing off, this freaking logo here. I hate that noise. Oh. Yeah, that's a Harry Gant hologram up there. The 33 Skull Bandit. I think I got a Born to Boogie shirt on. So, yeah.
Proof that you've had good taste for a while.
I have. And there's Maynard to salute you all by. And this is for when I start tooling out. OGL has it as a blocker. All right, let's get into Waylon here. I want to say a big thank you to the gentleman. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning on doing Waylon. I just said, hey, let's do Waylon. That's probably what Jess Coulter said a lot, but so nah, man, this is I've seen this before, but it's where I could react to it every day of my life without being a reactor, and it would still make me feel the way he wants you to feel here. He's a great storyteller, great guy. Rest in peace, Waylon. We miss you. All right, let's do this. I'd have been out of jail. Waylon Jennings live, September 22nd, 1996. I was, well, that's the year before I was supposed to graduate, so I was about 15, 16.
I was 22.
Remember that? I'm going to do you a song. I did this. I wrote it, and I took it to the record company. And this is, that old funny boy says, oh, my, we can't do that. So I dropped him.
With a left or a right?
Yeah. No, that's what they talk about when the record company drops you, so I just dropped him. And then Randall Jamel will come along, and he'll go for anything. I sat at a bar, having a beer, trying to hold down the stew, when a stranger walked in, stood there beside me, and plopped down there like a fool. Well, he started drinking, then he started talking about things that were wrong in his life. The more that I heard, the more I believed the thing that was wrong was his wife. It's just getting started. Can I tell you this was true? He said, you talk.
So yeah, this is a classic good old country boys here. Oh, I didn't turn your mic on. Yeah, I imagine this probably is a true story. I know Waylon could sit there and tell a story as straight faced as hell and make you believe every word of it. He probably never did none of it. That's what they do. They're storytellers. But most of the time they tell their own stories, and I imagine this one is somewhat true. So he was in a bar trying to hold back the stews. That's an old saying for trying not to puke because I'm a little too drunk. So he said, this fellow started talking about everything that was wrong with his life, and the more he was talking, the more I started thinking what was wrong was his wife. And when everybody gives a laugh, he says, well, I'm just getting started. Did I tell you it's a true story?
Yeah. Waylon's dry wit, always hilarious. I also loved when Waylon's like, so I dropped him. And Willie Nelson was like, with a right or a left?
Yeah, let's turn that mic down just a little bit. Please, sir. What it is, guys, is his, for some reason, even though he's a member of this, it doesn't keep his microphone settings. And he's on his phone right now, laying on the couch. Go ahead and put a shirt on. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. All right, are we ready to go back?
It's just getting started. Can I tell you this was true? He said, you talk about beauty. When we first met, she was all that a man could desire. Talk about love. One night with her would set your very soul afire. But love's little flame is out of control. About 3 feet high from behind. You don't get it? Yeah. See, he's a good laugher. A little slow, but he's a good laugher. And since we've been married, I've come to believe that love is for the dumb and the blind. And no offense. Because you talk about ugly, when she gets mad, she goes from Jekyll to Hyde. see. I got that. I didn't get that one myself.
Chris said, I got that one. He said, hell, I didn't get that one myself. I wrote it. I mean, you could be clueless about what music is, but understand language and life, I guess. And this would be, I think this would relate to anyone. I don't know if 12-year-olds need to watch it with their 60-year-old grandmas, but I'm sure people probably do, because there's not that much wrong with it, and there ain't that much right with it, which makes it kind of the right kind of thing to teach somebody about life and the real things that happen in life.
I personally think that a 12-year-old should definitely, especially a young 12-year-old young man, should watch this and look at Waylon, and honestly look at Willie and Chris and be like, those are the kind of dudes that the world needs more of. So aspire to that. Waylon is just a fantastic combination of a very, very talented musician and singer, and like the most badass stand-up comic ever. It's just, like I said, his low-key wit it's just amazing. He's got a charisma that's all of his own. That's all his own.
They say everything happens for a reason, and I may be a believer in that myself. It's probably for different reasons than what other people do, but either way, I think Waylon would have been more of an actual outlaw and probably less humble and less likable. I don't know this, but maybe even just to the tiniest degree, if it wasn't for the day the music died and Buddy Rick and that humbled Waylon a lot. And I think it made him lean more towards the comedy than the real serious. I'm not saying he didn't deal with it. He had to. He didn't have no choice. But we know from his autobiography, we know from many interviews, we know from every time somebody brought that up, it's like when we hear about the day young Skinner died. This is kind of, except we weren't telling Ronnie Van Zant, I hope his plane crashed. Yeah. Which, by the way, that was in a joke for anyone that's wondering. They joked the Big Bop hurt. He needed to ride on the plane. He didn't want to ride in the bus. The bus broke down all the time and stuff, and it was bumpy as hell. And Buddy Holly said, Waylon was his bass player for a while. Kind of a rotating bass player, but still, he was in the Buddy Holly band. And hung out with Buddy a lot. They actually looked quite a bit alike back then. So, kind of like Zeppelin was on, which Zeppelin too, by the way, I watched the documentary, but Floyd was on more of a pop band when they come out. Buddy Holly and they were kind of pop too, I guess. Anyway, Waylon never got over it. I think it molded him into the man he became.
I mean, it's the idea of losing someone that sort of, who took you under their learning tree, and then also the idea that he very easily could have been in that plane. I think that is going to, that it will change.
Literally his seat.
Yeah, that will definitely change your perspective on a lot of stuff. So
Buddy said, I hope y'all's bus breaks down and he beats you damn butt all the way down there the road. And Waylon said, well, I hope your damn plane crashes and your comfortable ass up there. So, it's still funny, but I'm sure no matter how funny it was, can you imagine if it actually happened?
Yeah.
Tell you, well, I hope a damn building falls on you, and then he was in.
That actually happens, yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Which there have been quite a few musicians down playing Stevie Ray Vaughan. What was the several down playing crashes.
Yeah, Randy Rhoads, yeah. Yeah, a lot of
I believed the thing that was wrong was his wife. It's just getting started. I tell you this was true. He said, you talk about beauty. When we first met, she was all that a man could desire. Talk about love. One night with her would set your very soul afire. But love's little flame is out of control, about 3 feet high from behind. You don't get it? Yeah. See, he's a good laugher. A little slow, but he's a good laugher. And since we've been married, I've come to believe that love is for the dumb and the blind. And no offense. Because you talk about ugly, when she gets mad, she goes from Jekyll to Hyde. Let's see. I got that. She... I didn't get that one myself. She grits her teeth, and then her eyes roll back, pivot from side to side. She completely rewrites the whole English language, 4-letter, descriptive, loud. Now, I can't outthink her, but I can sure outdrink her, and that's what I'm doing here now. Because I've spent 7 years with the wrong woman. 7 and going on 8. She spent 7 years nagging and eating. I'm overwrought and she's overweight. You're going for all that thing. If I try leaving, she has me arrested. That's your own sweet time getting me out. If she ain't number 1, she's in the top 2. The things that I could live without. Men commit murder and all kinds of mayhem. In a few years, they're back on the street. Highway robbery and white-collar crime, and they laugh at the system they beat. Sometimes I'm tempted, sometimes I'm ashamed of the things that the law will allow. I could have killed her when I first met her, and I'd have been out of jail by now.
Oh.
Don't expect a lot of Willie. He's mad at me. He got mad at me last night.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Now, very rarely do I register a complaint, but it was the Willie Waylon show last night in Kaufman, Texas, right?
No, Benedict.
Where?
Where?
Maybe I wasn't there. Maybe that's the reason.
Anyway, yeah, you would. So we're getting the same money, right? So
You didn't catch that first time,
I
did
get
you?
out and I do maybe 4
No, I
songs. Am I right so far? I don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah, but 2 of them was medleys. There were 2 medleys.
And then I start, Good-Hearted Woman, Waylon comes out. He does 4 songs, and
wait
he
a minute.
leaves. His
6
bus.
while
You
ago.
can see his bus going out across the thing out there. And I'm standing there, I said, but way more, wait.
Hey, wait, no, he did enough for all 3 of us. Now, Willie.
2, I got to keep singing so they'll quit bitching about you not being there.
Yeah.
Finally, they did forget.
About the 3rd time of Whiskey River's all I can say.
Well, it too.
Yeah, well, it's come down to this after all.
And you wonder,
Was that who you was talking about?
and you wonder how come there ain't more highwaymen touring.
Oh my God, man. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God. So, I gotta get some there something. Oh. Where was Benedict? Where? Obviously, he's got him with that before. You can tell they know each other very well.
Oh yeah, that's always just it's so heartwarming to see. Like you could tell they're just friends that have been up and down the roads together, and they're constantly needling each other.
Well, that's Willie's most popular song. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
I had to keep singing so they stopped bitching about you not being there.
About the third time Whiskey River's on. Whiskey River, take my mind.
Y'all wonder why there's not more Highwaymen tours.
Johnny Cash was in rehab right then. That's why he wasn't there.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, man. Just like Wayne. I mean, a lot of them tried to. I black my eyes, man. I'm just crying.
But definitely a song I think a lot of dudes can relate to. But man. Yeah, just.
I was overwrought. She was overweight. That means they needed some gold bond. Yeah, where your jeans rub yourself dry, you know. Man. Ooh, that's so funny. It's so good.
Yeah, Waylon was one of a kind. One Hank Jr. says you're the man, and then you're the man. But yeah, just legendary dude. Just everything about him was just cool as hell. His music, his personality, everything about him. Huh?
We'll watch something here with the Highwaymen. And it's a minute and a half long. This is the first time that Hank Williams Jr. ever won an award. Ever. Right. Ever. Can I say ever one more time?
Ever?
Ever. Mm-hmm. It's never going to stop being ever.
Never say ever.
That's an eclectic bunch of vehicles. Visuals there. Where was I going?
Highwayman.
Hank Williams Jr. wins his first award. Where's that, man? For best video. Oh, you butt munching, carpet kissing, butt licking.
Carpet kiss.
Hank Williams Jr. wins his very first award ever for the CMA for a video. Well, maybe that was right the whole damn time.
The 22nd Annual Academy of Country Music Awards.
And the winner is Hank Williams Jr.
That's not it. That's many, many, many awards later. We'll watch this.
Unbelievable.
That was Vince Gill, the one I can't believe it. Sorry. He's the most nasality. I knew what nasality was before I knew what nasality was through Vince Gill.
Winona said that her grandpa had some influence. I'll give you two guesses who had influence on me. It's wonderful. I kind of look at some of these fresh new artists. It's a great show tonight and think back over the years. I have been around a while. And kind of get the feeling that maybe people were scared of me or the Academy was scared of me, I'm as gentle as a lamb and just sweet as sugar. You don't have to be afraid of me.
There's Merle Kilgore.
I've had a lot of wonderful help from some great names in country music, pop music, rock and roll music, and I will do whatever it takes, just like Daddy's plaque in the Hall of Fame, to broaden and expand this thing called country music that I play every night that feeds all of us. Thank you.
Wow, man. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, what's that? That's everything we be talking about all the time. Oh, Lord, that was good. That gave
When
me
he said,
pimples.
I'm as gentle as a lamb and as sweet as sugar, I was hoping they would cut to video of him shooting guns at his concerts.
Yeah, because he does. Where you at, Hank? Come on, Mel McDaniel gives him away. Apparently the man's won a few awards. 1985, I think that's got to be it.
Academy of Country Music Awards.
The winner is...
No.
Hank Williams Jr.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
Gosh.
This is what it's all about.
It sure is.
I had an idea in the plane flying along with Merle one day, and he said, oh, really? That's a hot one. So we got to make this video, Merle, and you know all the great people that we call. I'm not going to sit here and drop the 21 heavy names on everybody, but I've got to thank all of them. I've got to thank Warner Brothers, John here. Boy, some real big people came together and
you bet.
Just got in there and had a good time, and all my rowdy friends came over. And I'll tell you something. People that come up here and act real cool and get those awards, I want to tell you it feels damn good. I'm not acting.
Oh, you bet it does. Great. I'll just say one thing.
All right. Thank you.
I am so grateful. I'm so very grateful for the opportunity to contribute some small part to this wonderful industry and to be here tonight. I thank you all. Mom, Dad, my two boys, the apple of my eye. Thank you.
Who the hell was that? Shut up. I don't know. Sorry, disrespect to you, whoever you are. Hank Williams Jr. gets the award given to him for the first time by Mel McDaniel. Boys and girls. That's Entertainer. That's Hank cussing Garth Brooks. There it is. Here we go.
And the winner is Hank Williams Jr. Oh, my radical.
There is Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and the Chris Christopherson.
It's a badass crew back there.
Well, I never thought I'd win a video award, the first one was CMA. I try to make a little audio, too. A little bit. But you'd have a big fight on your hands to try to get this away from both of us, from all you folks here tonight, I guarantee you. It's a great feeling. I've been in this business a long time and watched everybody else walk out here and stand there with Chris and Waylon and all my old rowdy friends. That some have settled down, some haven't. All I can say is they got a lot to do. Thanks for everything. from Hank Williams Jr. and Warner Brothers Records and Jimmy Bowen and all of us and John Goodhue. And I hope you might see me next time for the audio portion.
I think Maynard has I think you brought this up, has a snarky type sarcasm about him, like Hank. Maybe this is
they do have a. It's always funny. I'm still here.
Yeah, I think it's funny how I gravitate towards all the anti-establishment everything. But I've never wavered. I've never went outside my lane. I've never been too floored for it to happen to me. That's an inside joke there, but it's
foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. That is Maynard James Keenan and Floor Jansen singing together. We don't have to worry about any of their fan base watching this. And then again, who knows? Hank just said we're going to broaden our horizons.
Oh, yeah.
And Hank, you did, my friend. And you're still kicking, and you're coming to Charlotte soon. And if I can make it, I'm going to make it.
Be awesome.
You're probably in better health than I am, but I'm still going to try to make it, bud. Hey, well, octopus thing. I can't show it to itself. I'm an idiot.
Can't show it to itself.
That wouldn't work. I cannot change my little camera here to the integrated thing and show you my little spider monkey. OGL was going to get him one. God, you suck, camera. The hell are you? Yeah, it's a spider monkey. It does not stick to your arm. I already know this. I won't tell you how. That sounded weird, but anyway, it's just a camera stuck to a damn spider monkey.
It's the versatile spider monkey.
You see them every day. I mean, spider monkey camera holders. All right, so mental health is real, obviously. And this is 33 minutes. I've had fun. Oops, I turned to a wrench.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
I've had a good time. Thank you for waking up. You can go back to sleep now. We're at 33 minutes. So we're not at 33 minutes. We got 11 minutes. 11 seconds left. Whoa, that was big. All right, so there's little Bo Cephas right there. Little Danny Lee. OGT, Bo Cephas is
gonna be OGT as a baby.
Harry Gant, Hank Williams Jr., Atlanta. Howdy, my friends. Listen to more Tool. Much love. Waylon's the man. I'd probably be out of jail by now. What the law? Okay, I'll stop, guys. Don't unsub. Mental health's real.